Okay, let's get you a message, my babes. Just trying to get a message. I think we're gonna start with the spiritual AF. There's so many we have not uncovered. Let's see, is there an energy prominent for the day? If we may get a spiritual AF card for my babes. Oh my gosh, I can't read that. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. What are you guys doing? It seems like the camera's a little low. Excuse me. Let's see if I can adjust it just a smidge. Stop looking for happiness in the place you lost it. Just a second. Is that better? Not too high, too high. Work with me. That's better. That's better. Okay. So, what are you guys doing and why are you doing it? Stop it. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. I'm trying to think, am I doing that? Because I'd like to give examples. Let's read the back. Quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? That's a clothing store for 21-year-olds if you didn't know. Tell Forever 21 to fuck off. Does that lover leave you feeling unlovable? Then that one is for sure. Yo, we've got to stop going back to the places that make us unhappy. Of course, I'm guilty of this, well, up till I was like 40. Don't go looking for loving from that lover. Don't go looking for loving from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as F. Isn't it bizarre? I guess I'll just say, you guys, that when you start a spiritual quest to discover the truth of yourself and to deprogram all the conditioning, you can't just leave the lover. You have to leave the lover, the job, the family, the state, the toxic consumption habits. It's like the Twilight Zone, because you have to strip everything that's not making you happy. Not like it was all miserable, but it's like we're not necessarily taught that at some point we have to start from scratch. Actually, Jesus teaches this, and this is why I struggle to share the word, because nobody like, I guess it's not nobody, but it's just it's a very rare breed with such courage to leave it all behind to discover the truth of what actually aligns and brings you happiness. So, I don't know, start small. Just, if you have to leave the job, just start somewhere, filtering out the things that aren't, and I've said this before, the ones that have been here know, but I was so extreme in my pursuit that I was homeless. Again, Jesus teaches us more or less to leave it all behind. And so I didn't do it because of traditional reasons that you're homeless. I was kind of following Jesus, which is another reason why I can't quite share the word, because it's like nobody's gonna listen. But maybe at this point, in this juncture of the times, people are like, maybe if she can survive starting all the way over, and I've done it, it feels like a couple times since, I even told you guys I got this job as a personal assistant, and then she never called me back. And like, I guess I better wait a few days and solidify it before I disclose the celebration information, because a few of you were like, congratulations, and now I'm like, well, I don't know. But just constantly building that muscle of letting go and pushing forward. So stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. That's kind of another reason why I don't want to read the word, because I went through so much pain. But I know one day I'll recover fully. I hope. Blessed. Anyways, even if you have to fucking leave it all behind, then guess what? Then you get to rebuild with attention to every detail of the foundation of you that can't be shook, because you did build it on the rock, if you built it on the rock, which is the word. And it's the thing, it's like, that's kind of why he brings you to a clean slate, so that nothing can threaten you. Can't threaten you with taking away your family or your job or your anything. It's like, because you started from nothing, and so there's nothing to threaten your ascent. Well, I mean, there's going to be threats and conflicts and obstacles, and actually they get more and more. But that's because the stronger you get, the stronger the opposition comes at you. But then once you overcome the obstacles, it's like you just get stronger. If you persist, don't give up, trust that we have more power than they let on. They weak sauce status ones. But then it gets bizarre because we have to thank them. I'm not sure. I feel like, I don't know yet if they're supposed to be appreciated. Of course they are, but like, let's not let them back in just because they fucked us up, and then it built our spiritual muscle. It's like, thank you, with that kind of tone. At least that's where I'm at. Alright, so quit going back to things that make you unhappy, my beautiful babes. Just trying to get a message. Alright, should we get an animal spirit that you guys might be embodying right now? If we may get an animal spirit. Hello, my babes. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. One day at a time, we will just explore the mysteries together forever. It just never gets old. Panther. Oh, shit. Yo, calm down. Alright, let's read it. Panther energy. And then might pull one more. Panther energy. I guess I don't need the glasses. So what is that? Fire? Fire. Just a second. This is, oh, there it is. Okay. Panther energy. Annihilation of the unnecessary. Quit going after that shit that doesn't make you happy. Annihilate that pattern. Purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. I was just researching the conundrum of comfortability. I know it sounds weird, but life is movement, and so we all strive to be comfortable and nest. Well, not all of us, but like most of us, we just want to be in a comfort zone. But that's not where the essence of thriving will exist. And so to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, it's like sometimes we're just waiting for the feeling to be motivated, but like sometimes we gotta cultivate that motivation and just do it. If my mom heard me say that right now, she'd be like, I told you that your whole life. Like, well, sometimes you have to wait for the things to align and that motivation to sink, but often we have to just do the things uncomfortably, push through that energetic barrier and shift into movement. And so annihilate the unnecessary, purging, quit going back to the things that make you unhappy. It's not easy. These messages are not for everyone. So let's just get one more. See if we can bring some positive affirmations, perhaps. A little bit, maybe. Not all positive affirmations here, but they are cosmically motivating. What is the message from my babe? She's trying to get a message. Conflict resolution. This is a great reminder. Differences are bound to create conflict, but no matter how intractable, all conflicts are capable of peaceful resolution through compromise. And might I add, adaptability. So, maybe just one more. What is the message for this beautiful day? My beautiful babes. Ooh, a rare gem. Babes. I love you guys so much. A rare gem you are. If you didn't know. Although the ones that, it's like, let me just confirm. Your diamond energy. You are a rare breed. Don't waste your energy trying to convince anyone of it. They're not supposed to understand you. So let's connect with the ones that do resonate, that you don't have to fight to get your point across. It's just a harmonious, energetic dance between giving and receiving. Your conversation just flows. It's like, where are those ones? Like, it's not, you can't just go, I get it, but like, first you have to disconnect from the ones that just keep you in this loop of trying to convince them of something, and so you can create room for the ones that don't make you feel like you have to explain or defend. And that, if you can't, and if there's still nobody in your physical presence, then that's why you turn the camera on and connect with the ones, build it, and they will come. It's just, there's too many people influencing with lesser degree of substantial messages that it's just inevitable that you will find the ones that connect. And because if they're doing it, we could do it. Like, seriously. I feel like we're being you know, like there's a thumb on us. Somebody, the power of YouTube, making sure we don't ascend too fast. But like, yo, if they don't let us at least make some tiny baby steps of progress, it's gonna be so martyrish and pathetic. And just, could you just let us thrive? Like, seriously. So there's no failure unless you quit. So that's what I have from my babes. I truly hope that helped you guys. Until next time.